Well, we're back again with yet another no fluff analysis, and this time around I'm going to be going over the Winter Wardens Summon Showcase, running from the 2nd to the 16th of December UTC. Unfortunately, Dragalia Lost has somewhat changed the format of their announcement videos for the showcases, and so we get slightly less information from those reveals. Either way, I'll have to adapt the format of these videos to fit. But let's get straight to it with the first unit. The first unit is the 5-star water staff, Jiang Ziya, the quirky Kilin. Her first skill is Curative Catch, restoring hit points to all allies and healing burn. Her second skill, Provident Protection, increases the team's defense by 15% and grants regen for 15 seconds. Being a staff unit, Jiang Ziya has the standard Recovery Potency co-ability. Jiang Ziya also has 100% skill prep, burn resist, and plus 15% recovery potency when her hit points are 70% or above. Overall, Jiang Ziya seems to be an upgrade over Thaniel for the Hybrid Hilda fight. Pulling her should ease the barrier of entry for healers in the fight, but doesn't render Thaniel obsolete. While she can be said to be objectively better, the lack of healers participating in the content means that people will probably settle for a Thaniel if he's the first healer they get in the team. Overall though, the higher healing output and skill prep over Thaniel while still having a similar kit means that a Jiang Ziya will have a slightly easier time meeting the healing requirements. Jiang Ziya is a good pull if you lack a Thaniel, or if you wanted to try out healing in Hybrid Hilda but were intimidated by the difficulty of matching the strict rotation requirements that Thaniel has. Matching the changed format of the reveal videos, let's go over the dragon added with this showcase. The dragon added with this showcase is the 5-star water dragon Kamuy, the Guardian Wolf. Kamuy grants water units plus 45% strength and primed strength. His skill is White Land, dealing damage to a target and nearby enemies, inflicting freeze for 3 to 6 seconds. Kamuy is another one of those primed strength dragons. My analysis remains mostly the same. Stick him on an AI adventurer so that the prime strength buff lands on a unit that contributes more DPS. Inflicting freeze with his skill is mostly minor, but the High Jupiter fight has already shown that crowd control can be useful in some niche situations. And now for the 4-star unit, which was added with the showcase but completely unmentioned in the reveal video, we have the 4-star Shadow Blade, Durant, the blood-covered mad dog. Durant's first skill is Biting Revenge, increasing his strength by 40% for 20 seconds, in exchange for losing 25% defense. His second skill is Unchained Rage, increasing Durant's critical rate by 30%, again in exchange for losing 25% defense. Being a blade unit, Durant has the standard Strength co-ability. He also gains plus 13% strength when his hit points are full paralysis resist, and plus 17% to the critical damage modifier when his hit points are full. Durant is the definition of a feast or famine character. Played well, Durant has the ability to pump out a lot of damage with his auto attacks. His skill set also means that he's a rare character that simply wants a strength dragon, similar to Delphi, rather than a skill damage dragon. However, this will probably mean Moshiten, a limited dragon, or Chthonius, who has the transformation requirements to reach full strength. However, having paralysis resist points him towards High Jupiter, which is fairly unfriendly towards characters that aren't Ordric or Gala Cleo. I'd recommend waiting to see how the meta develops with Durant's release before pumping resources into him. While not part of the showcase, we also have Wyrmprints added along with the showcase release. The 5-star print is Howling to the Heavens, granting plus 20% to the critical damage modifier and granting shadow units Flurry Devastation plus 12%. This print seems heavily fit towards Durant, but I could see it being used for some shadow bows, daggers, and wand units due to how they have an easier time getting their combo count up. The 4-star print added with the showcase is Fluff Aplenty, which grants plus 75 freeze resist at max unbind. That's it. I would have preferred something along the lines of Heavenly Holiday, such as granting 100% freeze resist to only winged adventurers, but for now this is less useful. You might use it for some 3-star adventurers that already match the resistance, but this won't single-handedly enable non-freeze resist adventurers to run freeze content without a bit of annoyance. In terms of older content that's seeing right up on the showcase, we have the 5-star wand Lily, the 4-star dagger Awesome, and then the 4-star strength dragon Voginoi, all of which are water attuned. My personal opinion is that Jiang Ziya is probably going to be the only unit in this showcase that makes a tangible difference to the meta, or at least has more people trying the Hybrid Hilda fight. However, with the Dragon Yule and New Year's banners quickly approaching, players who already have Thaniel might be less inclined to pull. Even for newer players, it still seems somewhat easier to get a Thaniel than a Jiang Ziya to enter Hybrid Hilda, but even then, if budget is a concern, Alazan is also a decent budget option. Overall, I'm not terribly concerned with trying to pull for Jiang Ziya at the moment. I do have a Thaniel, although I still haven't personally cleared the Hybrid Hilda fight. Funnily enough, I cleared the Expert High Mid-Card Swarmer fight this morning, and then I haven't cleared most of the standard ones, so I think my order of clearing is a bit unusual, to say the least. Either way, I'm going to be holding on to my resources, and I'm going to be awaiting the return of the Dragon Yule banner, which is already announced to be, I believe, running directly after this one. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, take it easy, and I wish you luck in your upcoming polls.